Your subconscious doesn't accept or reject anything. It gives you what you give it. Whatever you give your subconscious, it gives back to you in your reality. What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. What better way to explain how to manifest through a transition period by giving you my own story? So, for starters, let me go ahead and say this. Not everything that you manifest is going to experience a transition period. Honestly, if you are experiencing a transition period, that is because you believe that there is a transition period for you to go through to experience your manifestation. Anytime we are experiencing obstacles, we feel like there are challenges, we feel like there are things we have to go through to get to what we want, those are just conditions, those are limiting beliefs, those are just restrictions and rules that we've really placed upon ourselves. And it's just a belief that we have tapped into, a belief that we have subscribed to, that we believe is true for ourselves. So therefore, we all know whatever you are persisting in, whatever you are assuming, those are what's playing out into your reality. And that is how you create the belief. So before I even explain anything, I just want to tell you, you do not have to experience a transition period. Depending on what you're manifesting, you can just remove that kind of thought process, completely out. By doing that, you can just tell yourself how easy it is for you to manifest this thing, how fast you manifested this thing, things that basically imply that it's easy and it's fast for you to manifest. Those are the ones, to me, in my opinion, that basically remove the process, the little transition phase or the process that you have to go through to actually experience what you want. We just really believe that we have to put in work. We have to make things hard on ourselves. We have to go through hard things. We have to be tested before we can, experience our desires. And again, those things are just not true. They're only true because we make them true. So to eliminate that, you have to eliminate that thought process. You have to remove yourself from those type of storylines. And you do that by persisting as a person who manifestation is easy for. You get everything instantly. You get everything easily and effortlessly. Matter of fact, this specific thing you manifested is so fast, okay? So fast. And I do understand that when you do believe in a transition period, sometimes things come up in your physical reality that can make you feel like, why is this stuff happening to me? Why is everything going left? Why is everything going opposite when I am directly manifesting this thing? Again, it is still based upon your own thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, things that you are persisting in, your storyline. There's so many different possibilities that it could be. But again, it all boils down to you and what you are believing in, what you are subscribed to, and what you are persisting in. So even if you are a person who is experiencing this transition period and you feel like things are going opposite of what you want, you just have to remain faithful, okay? No matter what it is that you see, it's working out perfectly for you. No matter what is happening, it's working in your favor because it's always working in your favor. That's just getting you even closer to your manifestation. That's bringing your manifestation in faster. Matter of fact, my manifestation came in overnight because this thing happened. It's really just changing your perspective and changing how you look at things. So don't look at a transition period as something that is, delaying your manifestation. It's causing stress. It's causing worry. It's keeping your manifestation away from you. Like, let go of those thoughts. Let go of that storyline and find something that resonates with you that you can persist in. Now, I have said before, I don't mind a process sometimes. Sometimes it is okay to go through a process. Sometimes that is just the path of least resistance. That is what is going to be most natural for you. Sometimes that can be the easiest thing for you to accept, at least in my opinion and in my own experience of what I have experienced thus far. So I'm going to tell y'all about my own personal life and just explain to you how I continue through my transition period. So If you all don't know, I am currently a lash tech. I have been a licensed esthetician for, I want to say, like 13 years, and I have been doing lashes for 10 years. So I've owned my own business and operated it as well. And basically, I have successfully grown an entire business. Now, just a little side note, if anybody is interested on me making a video basically of manifesting your clientele, manifesting a booked and busy business, manifesting a successful business, let me know in the comments, because I definitely did that, and I maintained it for 10 years. But maybe around, I want to say like year 5. Yeah, because I was around like 27 or 28. I was 23 when I started my business. So around like 27, 28 is when I realized I had burnt myself out. Like, I realized I do not want to do this. Like, shout out to my dad. My dad worked at the same exact job. He only held one job his entire life. He had the same exact job for 40 years. 40 years he was at the same exact place. Shout out to him. Shout out to anybody else who can do such a thing. My mind is not set up that way. I don't even desire to be that way. I do not desire to do lashes for 40 years. I don't desire to do the same things over and over and over and over again. Like, I need change. I got to be creative. So I realized that I burnt myself out, like I said, around maybe year 4 or 5 of doing lashes. And I realized this is not something that I'm going to want to do forever. Now, around this time, I was very deep into the law of attraction, and I was just like, learning about passive income and learning about financial freedom, and that you can really just make money, in your sleep, and there's easier ways to make money. And I went down the rabbit hole. And if any of you have done that, then you know what I'm talking about. There are so many videos of how you can make money online, and they have all these affiliate marketing, and they have all these strategies and all these templates, and everybody has a course. And oh my gosh, y'all, just if you've been there, if you know, okay? So I would be at work working on lashes, listening to different YouTube videos talking about how to make money online, because I realized I want to free up my time. I want to be free. I do not want to do lashes forever. I cannot sit in the same place all day, every day. Like, I feel stuck. I feel stranded. Like, I don't feel free. It just, I feel closed in. And now, tying in me being a projector and me having a lot of Aquarius tendencies, that makes a lot of sense. If you all believe in those things, it makes a lot of sense for me, because I got to be creative, I got to be free, and I have to make things easy for myself. So what I ended up doing is around 27, 28, I literally just started complaining. I am so sick of doing lashes. I don't want to do lashes anymore. I'm so tired of doing lashes. I want to quit. I don't want to do lashes anymore, right? And when I tell y'all, like, I can give y'all a screenshot. I'm going to put a screenshot on the video of what my schedule looked like. This was starting in like 2016, 2017, and my schedule looked like this all the way up until about 2021. I did this day in and day out, like worked myself nonstop. And if you are into human design and you are a projector, this is not what we're made for. We are not made to do the hustle means hard work mentality and the work, and work yourself. That is not what we're meant to do. Nobody is meant to do that. But projectors and reflectors, energetically, is just a lot lower. So we're not built to do this. And that it makes sense to me why I started feeling this way, and why I was so irritated and stressed out, and I was so tired all the time. But because I was learning about making money online, and I was learning about the law of attraction and how you can manifest things, I didn't understand that I could manifest myself out of doing lashes, right? I didn't understand that I could manifest a new lifestyle for myself. I just know I can manifest like free food and a person, and, possibly a person, not even directly a person, but I could possibly manifest a person. So, and I'm giving y'all this backstory because I like to tell stories, and I like to be detailed. So let's just keep going. But I spent all these years, so from 27, 28, we'll just say 27, because I really feel like I was 27 when I realized I'm not doing this forever. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 5 years where I basically was like, there's no way I can do this. Like, I got to stop doing lashes. I've been telling my clients for 5 years, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. But it wasn't until conscious creation made full and complete sense to me that I realized I'm the problem. Like, I'm the problem. I'm complaining about lashes. I'm complaining about not wanting to do it. I'm complaining about feeling stuck. So, your subconscious doesn't accept or reject anything. It gives you what you give it. Whatever you give your subconscious, it gives back to you in your reality. It doesn't say, no, we don't like that. No, that's not good for us. None of that. Whatever you give it, it produces right back out into your reality for you. So because I'm complaining about I don't want to do lashes, I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I just want to quit, and the things that I'm complaining about, it is giving that back to me. So I'm feeling stuck. I have so many clients I cannot keep up. I am stressed out every day. I'm tired and I just don't see a new way. I don't see anything new for myself. I tried different things. These things aren't working because I'm telling myself, I try to be a health coach. I try to do different little online side hustle things that I was finding on YouTube. And I kept saying, this shit doesn't work. This shit isn't working for me. This isn't making me money. How am I going to quit doing lashes? Like, I just don't see how this is going to be possible for me. And because I carried that mindset, that's the reality that I was experiencing for myself. Now, this video is about the transition phase, all right? Let's go ahead and talk about the transition phase that I have now placed myself in. Like I said, I'm okay with the process, and certain things I will just accept because it's just easier for me to go with the natural flow of what I'm seeing versus trying to fight my reality or fight my own self, fight my thoughts. And, I just like to make shit easy for me. So basically, when I realized that I'm the problem, I'm the reason why I'm still doing lashes. I'm the reason why nothing has changed in my reality because of my complaints, my attitude, my thought process, and the storyline that I was persisting in. So because of that, I changed what I was telling myself. So then I started saying, you know what? I'm done doing lashes by December. I'm done. I'm done doing lashes by December. I found something new to do. I found something new and I'm done doing lashes by December. Now, is this something that I affirm for every single day? No. But when I think about I not wanting to do lashes, I immediately go into the mindset of I don't have to do lashes anymore. It's not my main source. Lashes is not my main source. After December, I don't have to do lashes anymore as my main source of income. That is the new storyline that I have chosen to persist in for myself. That is the first time in my 10-year career of doing lashes that I have ever talked to myself in that way. Okay. And because I have started talking to myself in that way this year, I kind of started it in December, but it wasn't until earlier this year, that I was like, you know what? This is it. December this year, 10 years is the final mark. December, like, this is it for me. This is it. It wasn't until I finally decided on that I started seeing shit change. Okay. I went from having like the schedule that y'all seen. I'm talking about booked and busy all day, every day. Currently, my schedule is now to a point where I have removed so many days. I only work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I went from working Sunday to Sunday, basically every single day for at least 10 to 12 hours every single day. I went from that to now I am only working 3 days out of the week. And my clientele has definitely slowed down. Just naturally, people have naturally stopped coming. I naturally just don't have a desire to post on social media anymore. I don't have it in me to create the content. I don't have it in me to post. Can I do it? Yes. Do I have a desire to? No. I don't have a passion for it. And I just don't feel drawn to do it. And I honor what I feel. I honor how I feel, and I honor what, I just trust myself. And I'm trusting myself in the sense of I'm not finna post nothing. Like, I try to make a post and I'm just like, I don't even care. I don't even care about it. My clients were referring people. That has slowed down. And what that has done for me, for a version of me who didn't understand consciously what I understand, this transition process that I'm in, I would have panicked because I would have been like, this is my livelihood. I have bills to pay. I have rent to pay. How am I going to survive? And I'm only doing lashes for 3 days. Like, what, that's one way that you can exist in your transition period, because everybody's transition period, if you're experiencing one, if you have decided to experience one, it is going to look a lot different for everybody. I could have that mindset and I could be losing my mind right now. I could be trying to pull these braids out of my head because I don't know what my future looks like and I don't know what's going to happen to me next. But that's not who I am, because, like in the lock-in challenge, we are focusing on being the creator of our reality, really just identifying as the creator of your reality. What you decide on is final. What you decide on is your truth. And that's that, because you are literally a powerful manifester who creates their reality by simply deciding on something. So because we are in that challenge, and I'm doing quite a few challenges for myself right now, but because we're in that challenge, what does that look like if I'm sitting here not identifying as the creator of my reality and deciding what goes for me? I can't subscribe to, crying and complaining about my reality, and what it's looking like right now, this transition phase, when I am affirming for a different life. If I'm affirming to be somewhere different and to no longer do something, how is it going to stay the same? It can't. It just cannot stay the same. So I'm okay with this transition period, right? So the way I looked at it is, bet I can now only work 3 days, which I have wanted to do for so long. Shorten this amount of time that I work and do lashes, shorten that down. So now that leaves me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to do other things. Mondays, I am able to record all of my videos for the week for YouTube. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, where I would normally be working and taking clients, those days are now available for all of my coaching call clients. So now I'm able to free up space for something new to come into my life, for me to be able to allow this new way of life, this new lifestyle, this new career change for me that I want to do. I have the space and the availability for it, and I see it happening right before my eyes. So I labeled this for myself as a transition period. So when I maybe, have that ego mind creeping in of, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? When I tell y'all, I have not worried about a single thing. I have been able to manifest the things that I need through this transition period. I tell myself, like, I have another challenge that I'm doing for myself where I am focusing on the affirmation. I'm talking about saturating that mug in that everything in my life is perfect. I'm doing like a few variations of that, but everything in my life is perfect. And I also have a natural belief that everything does always work out for me, because I have been in other situations before in my life where I didn't know, what was going to happen next, but I trusted myself and I always knew that it was always going to work out in my favor. Like, I have been faced with some pretty tough stuff and I'd never let that defeat me. And not even knowing that I'm a conscious creator, not even knowing the principles of law of assumption, not knowing the principles of manifestation, just me being a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old living life, experiencing hardships because I was taught that life is hard, but I created a belief for myself that everything always works out for me. And then I've proved it to myself so many times. Here I am at 33. I know that everything is going to work out for me. There's nothing that I have to stress about, And just understanding that in your transition period, understanding that everything is going to work out for you. Everything is always working in your favor. Everything is going to work out perfectly fine. Everything is working out perfectly for you, right? My life is so perfect. Everything in my life is so perfect. Those are going to be some affirmations that you are going to want to adopt and use and remind yourself of daily, you know what I mean, if you feel like you are going through a transition period. And I also would definitely recommend that you join in the lock-in challenge. There was no set time on this lock-in challenge. We started it, I believe, maybe a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, but we're doing it all the way until December 31st, really tapping into that identity of being this powerful manifester, the creator of your reality, and just really stepping into that identity. Because I decide something, it is so. And that's final, because that's how life has always been for you. It's the things that you're deciding on, the things that you continue to repeat and persist in mentally. that play out in your reality and become your belief. You believe it, and now it happens on autopilot. That's happened your entire life. But now, as a conscious being, sometimes we get a little, but what if this doesn't happen? And all these questions. How is this going to be for me? No, 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 no. It's going to be because you said it's going to be, because that's who you are. That's who you are. And I definitely recommend you coming to join that challenge, because everybody that's in the group is being so supportive and motivating and just sharing different things, different insights that they're learning, as they're doing the challenge or as they're manifesting other things in their life. Like, everybody is really doing amazing. So I will leave a link in the description below so you can come join us if you would like. And the instructions and stuff is in there, but highly recommend it. But yeah, just to pick back up on this transition period. So it's like, for me, I see what's happening in front of me. My affirmations, of course, are working. They're always working. They're always working. I said this in my members only video yesterday. You have 100% accuracy rate on whatever it is that you want to manifest. You are 100% accurate every single time. And what that means is, whether it's something you want or something you don't want, you're 100% accurate, because that's what you're choosing to persist in, because that's what you have decided on. So it's like, once you decide on something that you want, your thoughts should only match that. The thoughts that you persist in daily should only match what you decided on for yourself, and it should not match anything other than that. Doesn't matter how many different thoughts it is, as long as they all imply the same thing, and they all imply that you have whatever it is that you decided on. And as long as you persist in that, your accuracy rate is always going to be 100%. You've already proven that to yourself with the things that you don't want. I know I say that all the time, but you have already proven it to yourself with the things that you don't want. You 100% accurately manifested it. So just do it for the things that you want. So for me, I see how everything is playing out in front of me, and I'm not worried by no means, because I have forever wanted to create something where, for one, I help people, because I've always just wanted to help people. Like, that is just, people feel like they have a calling. That just has to be my calling, because I've always been approached, you should be a teacher, you should be teaching this, you should teach that. I was doing lashes because I'm helping women with their confidence and helping them feel beautiful, and, just giving them makeup, like I do makeup, giving them a new look, lashes to help them with their confidence daily, whatever. But then for me, that gets too superficial now, because I don't care. So then I wanted to be a health coach, right? And what is a health coach? That's helping you be the healthiest version of yourself, like helping you to eat better, to take care of your body. But then I had this really deep awakening and understood the law of assumption at the deepest level of where I'm at now. And I'm just like, yeah, this is what I really need to be sharing with people. This is what I need to be teaching people. And to go in align with that, if you look up what projectors are doing, projectors are guides, projectors are teachers, projectors are basically meant to be seen, meant to be on social media so that you can find them, so that we can help you. If you believe in that stuff, which I do, it just falls right in line with everything that I was already doing. So I have all these confirmations in my reality of, I am definitely doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm following the path that I'm supposed to follow. So no matter how fast my channel grows, no matter how many views I get on my videos, what matters more to me is when I receive the comments that are telling me how much I'm helping you, how much I've changed your perspective, your thought process, because that's what matters the most to me. You know what I mean? And as long as I'm staying true to that, I already have a belief that it's going to grow. My channel is going to grow fast. My channel is going to do amazing. I'm going to be successful. Like, I just tell myself that, I don't even affirm specific numbers and things. Sometimes I just tell myself I'm successful on YouTube. I am literally so successful on YouTube, and I'm successful because I am helping people at the deepest level that I possibly can. And that's all I ever want to do. So I now see how I am transitioning out of doing lashes and being able to help people at a much deeper level, but I'm able to help people from anywhere in the world, and I get to have my freedom, but I also still get to provide value to people. So through my transition period, I'm just still reminding myself that everything is working out perfectly for me. Everything is going great. I already believe that everything always works out in my favor anyway, so I just don't stress about that. But I intend that this helped you in some kind of way. I intend that it brought you some kind of peace. If you are experiencing a transition period, don't look at it as a bad thing. First of all, you're creating the transition period. Like, I know I've created this one for myself, and that is totally fine. Because like I said, I love stories, I love details, and I like to see things play out. But if you are in a transition period, don't look at it as a negative thing. Don't look at it as a bad thing, because remember, you assign meaning to every single thing in your life. Start assigning meaning that it's always working out perfectly for you. Everything is always working out in your favor. I know this thing happened, but it's just for my benefit. I ain't even worried about it because it's just for my benefit. And persist as that person. You can even go as far as to say, you know what, my transition period went by real fast. It was so smooth, quick, effortless. Like, I got out of that transition period real fast, and now I got my manifestation. It's all about the story that you are persisting in, that you are telling yourself, right? Be aware of the storyline that you are persisting in. Be aware of the things that you are telling yourself, because that is what is most natural to you, and that is what is being reflected back to you in your reality. Okay? So if you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you would like guidance or assistance with your manifestations, I do offer phone call and email coaching. I have voice call and video call, and then I have a 5 email coaching package. The link for those is in the description below, if you're interested in it. And if you would like to join my channel membership, I have 2 tiers. I have the creator circle and I have the group coaching. We have a 30-day challenge going on right now, where I have done a personalized challenge for everybody that is in either tier. And you basically give me one desire and your favorite techniques that you like to use, and I give you a detailed 30-day challenge for yourself to follow, with affirmations, a routine based off of the information that you give me. Okay, so if you would like to do that, plus there's a whole bunch of other benefits for both of the tiers, you can check that out. The link is in the description below for that. If you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.